space into a cozy sanctuary with pleasant candles, where every scent tells a story. Whether you're unwinding after a long day or setting the mood for a relaxing evening, our hand-poured premium candles fill your home with luxurious aromas designed to uplift, soothe, and inspire. Breathe in our different scents in according with your smell taste, ranging from fresh mountain mist to beach linen, bringing the ocean breeze right to your home. And for long-lasting fragrance, try our luxurious perfume diffusers. Shop now at pleasantcandles.com and light up your senses today.
How y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
What a beautiful day it is, though. What a beautiful day it is, though. How's y'all living? If you got them, let them go. I told y'all. Let them go. Just let them go. How y'all feeling? Memphis, Tennessee, said the 901 is up in the building, man. As y'all come on in, go on, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, help a player out around here. If you're new around here, I'm gonna need for y'all to follow instructions. Follow instructions by hitting the like button and the share button. Say Baltimore in this big on the way to work with it. What it do? What's happening? Shot time is up in this thing. What? Come on. If you got them, let them go. Maybe y'all don't know what I'm talking about yet, but you about to know what I'm talking about. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it, because I'm going to give you the news. I'm sure enough here going to give you the news. I may need to change the title. Damn, I may need to change the title, because I'm just seeing it. So do I even want to say something about it? Well, I'm not going to have no choice. I'm not going to get into it until later on. I'm not going to get into it. Well, I'm going to try my best not to get into it until later on. Try my best. If you got them, let them go, pimp. Sure enough, boy. I'm a bad man for real out here. Free my dog. Free my dog. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash out. Say for the midday support. I appreciate that right there, man. Thank you, y'all. Y'all, we is holding on to the midday news for as long as we can. I said that it wasn't going to be forever, but for as long as I can. I told y'all that like a month or two ago or something like that right now. But I have been enjoying myself. I have really been enjoying myself. You say wacky Wednesday, hump day, DFW on the check-in. Willie, what it do? Man, how y'all living? Say free R. Kelly, let them go. Say the 718. Jamaica Queen, salute Willie and chat on the job, but I'm listening. Just make sure that you don't get caught by no snitching ass, somebody who want to be supervising shift managers. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch out for them supervisors and shift managers. Old haters. They just be old haters trying to turn you in to get some type of reward. Some type of thank you. The Bronx, New York is in the bitch. Say, what poppin' past the lake these 30 minutes of fire? What's happening? You say, Mad Day News. Hell, what it do? The 334, the Gun Monkey Town is up in the building. The ATL shouting up in the house. Compton, California saying, good morning. What it do? Man, thank y'all for joining the player. I just want to say thank y'all. And why am I only seeing 51 likes? We got to do better. Come on, y'all. We at least got to get to 75. What is we doing? I do understand that they're not sending out notifications, but this is what I be trying to tell you, good people. Alabama's in the building. What it do? Oh, she stay bad about it. I don't even know why she be posting that. It's just stupid. Just stupid. Don't be stupid. Oh, she didn't have to fall all on the floor. She did wrong for that right there. I like it though. I like it. Look. You say keep the midday, Willie. Hey. I just need for my numbers to go up. We need some more numbers. I'm looking at the algorithm. I'm looking at the analytics and seeing what things doing, and I'm basing the future on it. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. You say it's bots in here. You know how they be acting. You know how they be sending what they can send to destroy what a player got going on. The 757 Bad News Virginia's up in the building. Come on in so we can go on to get on into it. Because I was busy before I came on around here. I'm working and stuff. I'm working. I'm finna try to get y'all a little bit, and then I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get going so I can enjoy the rest of my day, because I am in a good feeling. I am in a good mood right now. I'm in a real good mood, and I'm not gonna let nobody destroy or tear down what I got going on inside of me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into a little music. Music. Like we in the booth. Listen. We got some news out here. They say, Willie, we made it. They say the 213 has come in the house. Blessings, Willie. I appreciate y'all for joining the play. I really, really do. Y'all subscribe. We only screaming on YouTube right now. This is just where we at. I don't know if we gonna be everywhere else. I don't know right now. I'm just paying attention. I'm just gonna let the Spirit use me. I am just gonna let the Spirit use me. That's all I'm gonna do. Now that I just feel like going on the start. How many we got? 63. We got 65 with the thumbs up. All right, man. It is what it is. It say the 843 or the 8 and the 80. Wait, 843 and the 803 is up in the building. What it do? Sugarland, Texas is up in the house. Hashtag Willie say huh. What's happening? Y'all, some things is changing out here in these streets. Things is changing when it come down to you people who win awards. Because your award can be taken away from you. It can be this thing called script. Let me go put it up on the screen. It can be script. Titles. Your titles can be script. You was a winner one day and now you're not a winner. It can be taken back. Let me get that there. Reneged on. You know what I'm saying? What is transgender? This transgender swimmer is stripped of the school titles in university agreement with the Trump administration. Things is changing. Listen, y'all. Listen.
Now to another major university reaching a deal with the Trump administration, this time concerning transgender athletes. This morning, the University of Pennsylvania reversing course, saying it will now ban transgender athletes and strip trans swimmer Leah Thomas of her swimming titles. The school reaching a deal with the Trump administration, saying it will comply with Title IX, as interpreted by the Department of Education, and saying it will restore the records and titles of female athletes who lost to Thomas and send apology letters to them.
Leah Thomas pulling away.
Leah Thomas made history in 2022, becoming the first openly transgender athlete to win an NCAA Division I title. The win sparked fierce debate over fairness, including from some of Thomas's own teammates.
I knew there would be scrutiny against me if I competed as a woman. I was prepared for that.
The Trump administration.
Do you know who don't have to say competed as a woman? Women. Shout out to Lee for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that right there for real though.
Earlier this year, suspended $175 million in federal funds from Penn, claiming the University of Pennsylvania repeatedly violated civil rights laws by allowing men to compete in women's sports. Education Secretary Linda McMahon calling...
Ooh, Linda, you need to... Girl, they got stuff for that. For real though, baby. You got to do better.
Penn's new agreement, a major victory for women and girls nationwide. No comment yet from the NCAA or
got them shoulders on.
Or Leah Thomas, but in a 2022 interview, she defended her decision to compete.
Trans people don't transition for athletics. We just want to be able to live our lives.
You should.
The NCAA still recognizes her championship win, but Penn has removed her swimming records from its website.
Penn removed the swimming records from the board thing. You take down them records. You was not a winner around here at Penn. Huh? Say Vince McMahon wife. Was that the lady who I just said that we got some stuff for that? Huh? Is
Penn's new agreement a major victory for women and girls.
Is this Vince McMahon wife for real? That's what's up. Y'all got all that goddamn money. Y'all be looking like that. I don't be understanding people. But anyway, things that should have been done a long time ago, things that should have not been allowed a long time ago. The course is getting corrected. The course is getting corrected. But the sad part is women lost the chance to compete against one another and be able to win and celebrate their championships. And a lot of females, like in high school, they lost scholarships and stuff like that. But they can't get them scholarships back because their parents ain't got no money like that right there. Or the parents do have money, but they were trying to win scholarships. You know what I'm saying? And now it just done cost the parents a whole bunch of money that they were trying to trick off. You know. Send your child to college, get your child out the house on a full scholarship so y'all can be around there dangling, going to swingers clubs and all that fly stuff right there. And because I trans brothers and sisters, y'all mess things up for peoples and their futures. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold ya. So I'm guessing that'd be like a little sad news story right there to where the titles done got script. Moving right along. Now I don't know. yeah, Diddy coming home. That's what's up. But I'm gonna talk about Diddy tonight. Now I know that I got him in my title. But I'm just not seeing this thing 7 minutes before I came live. I'm just seeing it 7 minutes before I came live, and I want to listen to some stuff before I go ahead on to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna talk about it right now. A matter of fact, let me see if I can. Let's see if I can just go ahead on and change the title right now. Then, just a little bit. I just need to delete. Change title. Hold on. Grab that. Save that, and we back. We looking good, y'all. We got 87 with the thumbs up. Can we do better? I believe that we strong enough. We is adult enough to go ahead on and do better. You ain't doing nothing but sitting there watching the player with the phone in your hand. Shout out to all you people who is watching with your phone in your hand and will not, I repeat, will not hit that like button. Like it's in your hand. It ain't like you got your hand in your pants and you need to, or your hand in some chicken and you need to go ahead on and rinse it on off and, before you touch the like button. It's in your hand. I don't be understanding you good people. But anyway, I'm going to pray for y'all. I'm really going to go ahead on and pray for y'all. Moving right along. I don't know who man's this right here is, but we done talked about the Chocolate MC before, right? We done talked about Chocolate. Chocolate. And who the hell calling him Chocolate MC? I'm going to see Chocolate MC. Dog, is you going to see Chocolate MC with me tonight, dog? Chocolate MC. I can't believe it. But anyway, we talked about Buddy. He has been in the news multiple times. But now we have a video of the Cuban rapper, and it just so happened that this Cuban rapper is darker hue. Cuban rappers don't be in the news for problems now, do they? Now we got a darker hue Cuban rapper, and he in the news multiple times. Y'all playing too much, but we have videos that's showing that the Cuban rapper Chocolate MC allegedly done kidnapped a fan. They say he kidnapped a fan. Y'all look.
Only on 6, video obtained by NBC6 caught the moment Cuban reggaeton singer Chocolate MC robbed one of his fans' car and then kidnapped him.
Yeah, records show that the fan was only wanting to take a picture with the singer, but that celebrity encounter turned violent.
NBC6
want to take a picture with Chocolate MC.
6 reporter Christian Colon reports.
A trip to Chavez Supermarket in Opalaca was bittersweet for a man after he ran into one of his favorite celebrities, reggaeton singer Chocolate MC. But that excitement turned to terror when Chocolate attacked his fan with a gun and kidnapped him with the victim's own car, according to records. I saw a white gun pointed at me, the victim tells NBC6. I didn't want to fight back because what if he pulled the trigger and shot me? The gun turned out to be fake, but with that toy gun, Chocolate, whose real name is Josvani Sierra Hernandez, managed to allegedly kidnap the victim.
He admitted it was a toy gun that looked like a mini Glock to scare the victim.
The victim says Chocolate forced him into the car, and records show he told the fan to drive around to different places for about 2 hours.
Chocolate is riding around with a toy Glock.
I'm not well. I recognize that I'm not well.
It's not the first time Chocolate gets arrested. The artist has a list of pending charges, including for allegedly offering money and promoting a murder for hire plot to kill an inmate charged in the 2024 murder of Cuban reggaeton singer El Tiger in Miami.
And because Chocolate violated his release by picking up that kidnapping charge, a judge denied granting him a bond, so he must stay in jail until his trial. In Miami, Christian Colon, NBC.
Boy done picked up a kidnapping charge with a fake Glock. Oh, excuse me. Do y'all understand that you still get the same charge with a fake Glock that you do with a real Glock? In case y'all don't know, I do understand that he meant. No, I don't understand. I don't understand what you people be doing sometime out here in the doggone street, but it's just stupid, and he need to be sat down somewhere. He just need to be sat down somewhere behind bars, and he need no bond because for some reason he have not or cannot or did not think it through. He just doing shit just in the spur of the moment, and that's a person that we do not need out here in these streets. Y'all, it's 20 after the hour. What is we gonna do with these numbers? Oh, my bad. I forgot to refresh. Damn it. Yeah, I said the pat on the back. Y'all have made it over 100, at least by 19 after the hour. I appreciate that right there. I knew that y'all could do it. I knew that y'all could do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We need more people. We need more people. I need y'all sharing. I need y'all sharing. Let's talk about a good mama real quick. Now, this is one of the stores that they don't got the pictures up yet. But I just want to go ahead on and give y'all the news. We have a 9-year-old. It's somebody little 7 and 9-year-olds, like they keep either getting brutally beat or they keep dying. I don't know. And they either getting brutally beat or dying by the hands of their mama them though. You say hold on. You say that Willie fought on camera? No, I belched, as they say. Belched. A 9-year-old child dies after being left in a hot car in 2025. In a hot car with water now. With water and hold on. And with the windows cracked. The window was cracked. Poquito. The window was cracked. And the mother left the child with water. So how did the child die though?
HOU 11 starts right now with a breaking news alert.
And right now we continue to follow breaking news out of Galena Park. Authorities saying a 9-year-old girl found alone and unresponsive in a car has died.
Yeah, the girl was discovered at about 2 this afternoon at a business on Mayo Shell Road in Galena Park. Maria Aguilera there live with late breaking details. Maria.
Yeah, well, we heard from Sheriff Ed Gonzalez here within the last hour on this heartbreaking case. Now, we did find out that a mother left her 9-year-old child inside a vehicle. It's actually behind this area right here at this USG Galena Park. And we were told that she was left there for about 8 hours. The sheriff tells us that she was left with the windows cracked and some water. And you can't really see the vehicle from this angle, but it is next to a blue truck that's parked right there next to the Harris County Sheriff.
So her mama worked the morning shift.
Sheriff's Office vehicles. Air 11 did get some video earlier of the vehicle. It is a white Camry and it has a white with a sun shield, excuse me. The sheriff tells us that the girl's mother is a 36-year-old woman who works here, and she left the child inside the car since 6 this morning until about 2 p.m. when she checked on her, and by then she was unresponsive and rushed to LBJ Hospital, where she was later pronounced dead. Now, Sheriff Gonzalez repeatedly expressed that there are no excuses to leave a child alone in a vehicle.
As a parent, and even if I wasn't, it's extremely sad and upsetting. It's not worth it to just put a child at risk like this.
Yeah, now at this time, we're told the mother is detained and being questioned. It is unclear whether charges will be filed. Now, with today's heat in the 90s, it is a tragic reminder that the inside of a vehicle can become deadly within minutes. Live in Galena Park, Maria Aguilera.
Said LBJ Hospital, LeBron James. That what they do. Listen. The story is new, so they don't have pictures of the good mother, and y'all know a lot of times they still don't want to show us who the good mama is. Let me just back it up right here. Watch it. This is a Camry. This is like an up-to-date Camry. This is like a 2020 and up, if I'm not mistaken, according to the fronts. Hold on. Right there. According to the fronts, this look like a 2020 on up. She's 36. She's a 36-year-old mama who either didn't have anybody to watch her 9-year-old child, which in my mind, the 9-year-old child could have watched themselves. You know, if it's that damn serious. But how do a 9-year-old child die in the car? No. I know what y'all saying. She left the child in the car with it. That's how the child died. No. The child 9. Is it me or is it something wrong with the children? Now, could you have burnt up back in the 90s, the 80s, in the car? And we used to get left in the car. A lot of our parent cars didn't have air conditioners and stuff like that. You not finna. We didn't die in the car though. I don't understand. And the child is 9 during the time to where children had this thing called cell phones. I don't understand. So she left the window crack. Then she locked the door. But you can't lock somebody inside of a car. I don't understand why didn't the child. Did she medicate the baby or something? It got to be more to the story. How do you leave a 9-year-old inside of a car and a 9-year-old just stay from 6 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock in the evening? She didn't come check on her baby till her shift was over. Such a good mama. Moving right along, I ain't worried much. Oh, yeah. As soon as they show us, what is the thing? A picture of that baby, I'm going to come on back with this doggone show and show y'all a picture of this baby. Hold on, bam. We ain't got no update on it yet. Man, that's a doggone shame. 36, so that also means poor monkey management. That also means she didn't have a player. She didn't have a girl. She ain't even have a girlfriend. You ain't even got a girlfriend to help you with your children. Y'all play too much. I do understand that y'all can do it on y'all own, but y'all really, really can't because we do need people to watch our children. So we really can't do it all on our own. It's like damn near impossible to do it on our own, especially when we work outside of the house. So we just be talking. But I'm pretty sure that she be getting peed in on the regular from somebody at the job. I promise you. Anyway, move right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. Listen, they stealing. It's summertime. School about to come on back in. He say Willie, our cars was made of steel back then, and say these little plastic cars today. I'm trying to tell you something. Dog. And oh my God, it's like us as children, we wouldn't have not just sat in no damn car and burnt up. I don't care. Listen, our parents could have left us in the car with the windows up. We know how to let the windows down. We know how to open up the door or have the door cracked open. You know, we ain't finna burn. Do you know the type of ass whooping that you would get from your mama if you died inside the car? I just want y'all to think right this right here. You just die inside the car and she come out the store or her job and you dead. And she gonna beating on your ass, you just gonna lay your stupid ass in here and just die? So you just wasn't even much gonna open up the door, you just done died. Listen, I'm just trying to tell you something. Ain't no way in the hell. Ain't nowhere in the hell. We talk about Puff later on. We're going to talk about Puff later on. I'm just seeing it late. I see it. I see what's going on. But I want to do a show on it. And I'm not finna interrupt this show to do that right there. Anyway. You say, Willie, you had to roll down the handles back then. That's a fact. Could not stop us from, it's stupid. But anyway, we have 6 suspects. We had dog you people who was out here stealing in Georgetown, and they done stole $20,000 worth of stuff, $20,000 worth of merchandise out of a Georgetown store. Now, $20,000 in clothing to where you, if you flip it, things got to pretty much go for half, right? If you flip it, things pretty much is going for half. So you get you about 10, right? 8 to 10, because you're going to quick flip some. You know what I'm saying? So 20,000. That sounds like a good little hit, right? A good little lick. Well, we got 6 suspects. 6 suspects is accused of stealing $20,000 worth of merchandise. Here we go.
At it again in Georgetown, this new video shows a group of suspects targeting a high-end athletic store. Tonight, D.C. police tell us they got away with thousands of dollars in merchandise within just minutes. Now detectives are asking for people to help them identify the 6 suspects. News 4's Walter Morris has our report.
Caught on camera, retail thieves on the run. This video, posted to the popular social media account Washingtonian Problems, is going viral. Several suspects seen sprinting down the street, arms full with thousands of dollars in stolen stuff. And now DC police are asking for help tracking down these 6 suspects who they say got away with $20,000 worth of merch from this aloe in Georgetown.
That's more than my car. It's a lot, yeah.
It all went down here on M Street Monday evening. DC cops say the suspects came into the aloe around 7:30, grabbed what they could from the display racks, and ran off, hopping into a silver or gray Ford Edge with covered tags.
That's crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff.
This aloe, just the latest high-end athleisure store in Georgetown to be targeted. March 24th, cameras rolling inside the Lululemon just up the street. Several suspects in hoodies and face masks walk into the store just before noon and take off with what they can carry.
You know, more popular brands, as it gets up in popularity, it makes
And everybody dog you.
sense that these things would happen.
Tuesday, 2 security guards spotted at the aloe entrance, and a rep for MPD telling News 4 they've increased foot patrols in the area.
I was quite surprised to see 2 security guards outside a clothing store, so that did strike me as a bit OTT, over the top, you know, and excessive. But now that you've explained what happened to me yesterday, it all makes sense. And it is it's a very nice store. The things are very expensive, so I think I can understand it.
And again, this is an ongoing investigation. If you know anything that can help, call MPD.
You say, in these days, Willie, Abusa told me that they giving out too much time nowadays. So they only taking off 25%. Oh, really? Well, at least they getting smart. Let me. So these 6 fools done hit for 20. 20 divided by 6. Got to go with 3. 6 times 3, 18, ain't it? 6 times 3, 18, give a little bit. And so they each looking at it by 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter. About $3,200 a piece or something like that right there. $32,500 or something like that. That's what's up. That's what's up. If anybody know anything, man, y'all go ahead and turn their ass in. But there is no reward for that right there. There's no reward for that right there. Hey, the streets gotta eat. Streets gotta eat. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Hold you. Being smart, being intelligent, thinking things through is one of the biggest problems in the community. Damn, it's 32 after the hour. Shit moving slow. I thought time was moving fast. I'm moving slow. Let me see what I got, man. Or let me slow myself down. It's 131 likes, y'all. I need your support. We're not gonna be here long. My number's too low for this. I can't and shit. I'm trying to get to something else. Anyway, I just want to quit now. How many of y'all want the show to keep going? Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I should just scrap this and just come back later, because I don't know. But thank y'all for being here, though. You say you better not. Listen, I don't. Let's see. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. My head about to start hurting. This shit. All right. Bam. Listen, if y'all gonna be stealers, if y'all gonna be thieves out here, there should be some type of rules and regulations. There should be some rules and regulations on how you steal, and after you steal, what you should do with like the product, where you should take the product and where you should not take the product after you steal from somebody. We have a police busting a theft ring of stolen cars of $1.5 million. Stolen cars, $1.5 million. I'm finna point out to y'all. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $5 cash out. Say rest up, Pastor. Say we'll be here whenever you live. I appreciate that right there, y'all, because I sure enough want to get back to doing what I was doing before I had to came on here. Like really, like I was feeling so good. I was proud. I was in good spirits. And now I'm just paying attention to this, and it's like it's bringing my spirits down, and this is not a good thing. It's really, really not a good thing. Say, Willie, when are you gonna do the call-in shows? I have no idea. I probably don't even much like to talk to people. I think that's probably what it is. Shout out to Prophet Made for the $5 cash app. You say trying to go to Maryland. This is the bridge fix? Oh, wait. You say you're trying to go to Maryland. Is the bridge fix? What happened in Maryland with the bridge? The bridge was broke? Oh, you did say it, laugh out loud. Damn, you got to see if the bridge fixed then. What the hell wrong? Oh, now I'm getting aggravated. Now I'm getting aggravated. Things is not working out. You say, Willie, break the news of the verdict is in. I keep trying to tell y'all, I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about it tonight. I'm not going to do it because I want to get the information. I'm just seeing it 7 minutes before I went live, so I don't want to do it like that. So I'm not going to do it like that. I'm just not going to do it. Now, that's what's up. Appreciate that right there. But anyway. The police done busted a stolen car ring, $1.5 million. Look at what these fools did, though.
New videos emerging tonight of a SWAT team busting a theft ring that swiped luxury vehicles from North Texas valet stands. Police say the three suspects managed to snag more than $1.5 million in high-end cars. Fox 4's Amelia Jones live to take us through this investigation. Amelia.
Steve, police say the suspects in the theft ring stole luxury cars from Plano, Dallas, and Grapevine. One of the suspects turned out to be the link that connected multiple agencies and connected the dots that turned into an arrest of 3 people involved. On June 6th, Plano police say a Rolls-Royce was reported stolen from the west side of town. The car was valeted, and somehow the suspects got the keys and drove off with it.
And that vehicle alone is worth $500,000.
After looking at local surveillance, they could only see part of a suspect vehicle, a white Mercedes. Investigators with the Texas Department of Public Safety reached out to Plano investigators for help with a case involving the same white Mercedes and a suspect that both departments were familiar with.
We really piggybacked off of Texas Department of Public Safety and Dallas Police Department because they were actively working this along with an FBI task force.
On June 11th, Plano investigators, along with Texas DPS and the FBI, were on scene when Dallas SWAT officers executed a search warrant for 2 homes on Alto Garden in South Dallas.
Do y'all understand that they stole a Rolls Royce? They stole a $500,000 car and parked it at the crib.
6 high-end luxury cars were recovered
in front of the barbecue grill,
including the white Mercedes and the Rolls-Royce stolen from Plano. The other vehicles were reported stolen from Dallas and at least one from Grapevine.
I think all the plates were taken off. So we checked the vehicle identification numbers, and then they showed up on NCIC and TCIC as stolen vehicles.
Plano police believe the suspects were likely creating their own paper tags.
They got Maseratis, Mercedes-Benz, and Rolls Royces at the crib. They say that they trying to do paper tags. Oh, right. The paper tag is over, right?
Stolen vehicles.
Plano police believe the suspects were likely creating their own paper tags. A new law banning paper tags on newly sold vehicles took effect Tuesday, in part over concerns about criminals using them.
They got the up-to-date, they got the 2025 lax.
3 people were arrested in connection with the theft ring: Miguel Angel Hernandez, Salvador Hernandez Jr., and Oscar Ivan Valdez Garcia.
Just good collaboration between all the agencies involved.
And
yes, I didn't even know that the Rolls Royce came in electrics.
All of the cars are back with their rightful owners.
I can imagine the owners are very grateful.
So are the insurance companies. Yes, ma'am.
It's unclear what the 3 planned
You say so are the insurance companies, because the insurance companies will have to pay them people out.
to do with the cars. Right now, we don't have any information about the circumstances surrounding the cars stolen out of Dallas and Grapevine. All 3 face first-degree felony charges of theft greater than $300,000. Valdez Garcia had 15 active warrants, and he remains in custody at the Collin County Jail without bond. The other 2 have since bonded out. Steve, back to you.
Got to be crazy as hell. But listen. The part that threw me off is when they showed the Rolls Royce, and then they showed the Rolls Royce
was reported stolen from the west side of town.
Plugged up. So these people, they have an electric car plug attached to the house. It's like they got the setup at the crib for when we steal the goddamn car. We got to be able to charge these cars up. So I guess it's a good idea. And in my mind, this is not the first time that they have stolen high-end cars. I think that they've been doing this for a good little minute, and now they just finally getting caught. I think somebody had done told on them. But y'all done brought the shit to the crib. They're like slanging dope at the house. You're not supposed to do that right there. You're not supposed to do that. That don't even make no sense. Hell. I didn't know that they was making the rolls in electrics, though. That is wild. You say, yeah, the new Hummer is in electrics only? Oh, really? I didn't even know that they were still making the Hummers. You say, is the paper tag thing only in Texas? Hold on. I didn't even check Florida. Do we have a paper tag law in Florida? Let's see. Yes, Florida has a law authorizing the use of temporary plates, often referred to as paper tags. These temporary tags are primarily issued to allow individuals to operate a vehicle while waiting for their permanent registration and license plate. Yeah. So shout out to us. Shout out to us for having the paper tag thing, because like a lot of times, the hard license plate is about $250. Transferring of the titles and all of that stuff, it can all total up to about $400 in Florida. You have to remember, between $350 and $400 in Florida. So when you buy a vehicle, you better have the $350 and or the $400. But you got the paper tag thing. You don't have to spend the $250 for the hard plate right now. You go ahead on and get a little temp tag and rock that thing out for 30 days until you come up with some more money. Texas say no. Texas Hold on. Let me see. The paper tag law in Texas. Texas, the paper license plates are being replaced with metal ones. It's a change that officially took effect on Tuesday. This transition aims to enhance security and combat fraud association with the easily counterfeited paper tags. Oh, y'all been counterfeiting paper tags. Well, hell, I think that we was counterfeiting tags in Florida too. I think we was counterfeiting tags. Them people say enough is enough. Hell, they might have been losing money. People not going around there and getting the hard tags. Doggone shame. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. We have a mother. And a lot of times we have a mother. Now, do I want to? Let me see something real quick because I don't know. Is it me or the time is just done slowed down? I'm only at 43 after the hour. That's strange. Hold on. Oh, okay. That's about 15 minutes. That'll work. I guess we could stretch this right here out. Let me get some more likes, y'all. Let me get some more likes and some more thumbs ups. More likes and thumbs ups. We say Willie, Chicago, aka Chi-Town, still have paper tags. However, when you purchase a car from CarMax, you receive a metal tag and the window sticker. That's what's up. So it's just Texas, if I'm not mistaken, is the only one who have finished with the paper tag. You not have to do the paper tag no more. That's what's up. You say, I bet them lighter hues don't have paper tags. You said the DMV knew what they was doing. Order out of chaos. Bam. Is a whole problem. We have a mother. We have a mother who done got shot. A mother of two, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. A mother of two was shot in the head after a argument with a man. A man that maybe she knew, maybe she didn't know. But here you go.
The 36-year-old woman shot dead in the middle of Prospect Heights last night has been identified. Thanks for being with us here on News 12 Brooklyn. I'm Amanda Bossard. Let's get right to News 12's Valerie Ryan. She spoke with the victim's family and shares the moments that led up to that woman's death. Valerie.
Amanda, disturbing details tonight. Now we know the victim's name is Tamika Powell. She was shot and killed in the middle of the street here last night. Her loved ones say all because of an argument. And tonight, that 36-year-old, the family of the 36-year-old is not only grieving, but she leaves behind two young daughters.
We often die due to arguments, meaning our mouths be moving, but go ahead.
One person's reckless behavior.
Norma Campbell, Tamika's mother, remembering her daughter as a free spirit.
She did whatever she wanted to do.
Look at that free spirit word again.
With no apologies, no regrets. But she had a big heart. A big loving heart.
Campbell says her daughter went to a barbecue up the street from their home last night. That's where an argument sparked, and after her daughter left the party, she was followed.
The guy went into his apartment, came back out with a mask. He put on the mask and left in the direction that Tamika left.
Local residents say it was on the corner of Carlton Avenue and Pacific Street, where the masked suspect and Tamika exchanged a few words. And as Tamika began to walk away, the suspect shot her once in the head.
Around 10:30, there was a gunshot, and my wife and I went outside and saw that there had been a murder.
Video from last night's scene shows Tamika's body covered in a white, bloody sheet.
He shot her in the middle of the street. In the middle of the street. What could they have been arguing about?
Tamika took her last breaths just 2 blocks from where she lived.
If you were bold enough to take a life and come forward, whatever the confrontation may have been, it didn't get to this level.
That don't transition well. She said, if you're bold enough to take a life, turn yourself in. It don't go together, sister. Typically when people kill, they don't want to go to jail. Typically when people kill, they don't want to go to jail. But I do understand a lot of people be wanting people to have a heart after they done killed somebody. Just have a heart and turn yourself in. Now, I do understand, like when people, they mistakenly shoot babies and stuff like that right there. A lot of them will turn themselves in, but that's typically because it was a mistake. But when this is on purpose, she gone. I don't know what she done said to Buddy here. Buddy probably tried to get at her. He probably tried to give her some barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Because he went down there to the barbecue. He probably wanted some of her ribs or something. I have no idea. But I wish that they would give us more information when we come out here. talking about these incidents because we need to be able to learn. The only thing that I can pull from this here is we got to stop talking. If you find yourself getting into an argument with somebody, stop. Pull back. Catch yourself. Pull back. Stop talking. I don't know any other way to say it. You know what I'm saying? We have an update though. We have an update. Moving it right along. It's 48 after the hour. Need the support around here in these screens. Maybe I could start feeling better. Remember yesterday we talked about was this the mother? The mother who tortured her baby? The mother who tortured her baby. Let me. I think this the one. To where everybody knew that she was a bad mama or something like that right there. To where the godmama said that everybody knew how she treated the kids or something like that. She was abusing the kids and things like that. And and my argument was, well, everybody should have been calling the police and calling DCF and kept following up. This is what y'all should have did, and or came up with a lie and said that they were sex trafficking or something, then that would have made law enforcement come around there real fast. You know what I'm saying? But we have an update of the young daughter's torturous final days. The final days that this young girl went through. It has been revealed as the mother has been charged with murder. Here we go.
Disturbing update. A mother indicted for capital murder in the death of her 7-year-old daughter has entered a not guilty plea.
Not guilty.
Newly released details painting a heartbreaking picture. The young girl had suffered years of abuse, raising serious questions about how the system may have failed to protect her long before her death. CBS 12's Tiffany Rizzo joining us now with more on what police had to say. Tiffany.
Jim, Riviera Beach police say this child's death wasn't a tragic accident. It was the result of ongoing, documented abuse that spanned years and went ignored by the system. And tonight we're learning just how deep the failures went. It's a case that's been difficult to stomach.
This is a child in domestic battery and then taken from this earth by the person who was entrusted to give life, but she gave death.
According to Riviera Beach Police, a Department of Children and Families report dated April 2nd detailed visible injuries on the child and her siblings, raising serious concerns that were not acted on in time. A few weeks later, on April 28th, officers responded to a home on West 15th Street, where they found 7-year-old Nia Williams unresponsive. She was rushed to St. Mary's Medical Center, but pronounced dead that night.
Wasn't she the one who got hit in the abdomen or something? Brutally beaten, and damn it, I think that's what the coroner had done said.
Police say Nia had been brutally killed and that her own mother, Nikisha Williams, was responsible.
Look at Nikisha with the low cut. Look at her with the low cut. I think that's hers. Shout out to baby out for having her real.
She's now been indicted for capital murder. Over the weekend, she pleaded not guilty and waived her arraignment. But police say this case isn't just about one act of violence. It's about years of abuse that could have been prevented.
So I can tell you from 2021 up until 2023, the children were removed twice on 2 separate occasions for different lengths of time.
How do you remove children twice and get them back twice? Yes, DCF have been falling off bad. This has literally been a horrible year. Hell, it's probably been like a horrible decade for DCF. They is just straight failing.
From the home for abuse and neglect, but eventually given back to the mother, and now a child is dead.
I like that hairdo right there. I like that little hairdo right there. Look at it. But she be looking angry when she go to jail.
Dead. There was past history of neglect and abuse, unfortunately, towards this child.
Past history of neglect and abuse. Neglect and abuse. And do y'all know this child can have a father and they would not get a child to a father, but they will constantly give a mother chance after chance after chance. And then when the child died, oh, we got no comment. Oh, we can't talk about ongoing investigations and shit. Bitch, what happened?
Medical records showed multiple trauma-related injuries, including fractures and burns. The child's teacher, nurses, and former caregivers all reported signs of distress. Her own siblings told investigators their mother beat them with pipes, belts, and heels. And during their sister Nia's final days, she had stomach pain and vomiting after being stomped on by their mother.
And that's what they said. Blunt force trauma to the abdomen. She had her stomach stomped on. Do y'all understand how bad that hurts?
Pain and vomiting after being stomped on by their mother.
Stomped on. She on the ground, mama stand and just stomp her foot down. Oh, Jesus.
We also have to remember that, you know, she was a sister and a granddaughter and a niece, and, you know, there's a lot of people that are hurting over this.
The child had a life filled with pain. Police say she lived in the home with a stepfather as well, but he has not been arrested. Investigators stress this case is still active and more arrests could be coming.
How is the stepfather not arrested? How is the stepfather not arrested? We can't just let him slide. You in the house with a woman who is violating and abusing children. You ain't say nothing. You ain't punch her on her shit. Nothing. And do y'all know what's crazy? Let's say that he would have jumped on her for jumping on the kids. Guess who would have went to jail? Him. I promise you.
A lot of things that we have to follow up on.
And I reached out to DCF to ask why the children were returned to their mother despite repeated reports of abuse, injuries, and neglect. They responded that they're investigating and the case is confidential.
See?
Meanwhile, police say they're
They
still
ain't got no answer.
tracking leads and the case is far from over. Nikisha Williams remains behind bars without bond. Reporting live from Riviera Beach, Tiffany Rizzo, CBS.
Damn shame. But she said something that I was supposed to catch right here. Hold on.
Burns.
Let me
The
see.
child's teacher, nurses,
Okay.
and former caregivers all reported signs of distress.
She said teachers.
Neglect and abuse, unfortunately, towards this child.
Medical records showed multiple trauma-related injuries, including fractures and burns. The child's teacher, nurses, and former
Teacher and nurses.
caregivers all reported signs.
All reported her. Oh my God, they need to be sued. They need to be sued. Is anybody suing DCF lately? Do anybody have like a lawsuit? Nobody. It is crazy.
Signs of distress. Her own siblings told investigators their mother beat them with pipes, belts, and heels.
Pipes, belts, and heels. But children, it's best left with their mama them. That's all we got. That's all it is. Let me go ahead on and damn, we down bad today. What the hell going on with my numbers? Oh man. I don't know. We got 169 with a thumbs up. Damn, they is destroying and blocking the player. This is really, really sad. So what I'm going to do, all right, what I'm going to do is we ain't going to trip. We ain't going to trip, y'all. We ain't going to trip. But what we finna do, is this. Let me make sure I grab this up, put that up. We finna be live everywhere, but I want to go ahead and put this up on screen really quick because this is what we finna do everywhere else. This is what we gonna do when we go ahead on and leave YouTube. This is what we gonna do when we leave YouTube. So I hope that y'all paying attention. Links down there in the description. Y'all can be a part of it or you can't. It's up to you. I ain't arguing. I ain't begging. Damn that. I ain't on none of that right now. Damn it, I'm in my feelings. It is what it is. Let me put myself back up here. Bam. Do that. Push that. We had 170 likes. So I just want to let y'all know. Just go ahead on real quick. hit the link in the description because we're not finna be on YT too long. We might do just a whole nother story and just get on up out of here because my number's too damn low. This don't make no sense. Don't make no sense to be out here playing. Let me go on and get that out the way. Got that out the way. Remove that. That was stupid. Which one? This one. I got that. Can't really do nothing about that. And that one. Yeah, boy. All right, y'all. We got a. Oh, let me show you. Let me show y'all what happened in Atlanta. This is really, really crazy right here. Really, really crazy right here. We have an 18-year-old who was gunned down in Southwest Atlanta, and we got it on tape. It's on tape. Yeah. Let me say it right. It's crazy. Y'all, they tripping on me. I promise you, YT is really, really tripping on me, so we're not finna be here too much longer. But anyway, we have an 18-year-old who was gunned down. Watch this, y'all. In broad daylight.
A Ring camera caught the gunfire as it happened at the apartment complex on Fairburn Road. Fox 5's Allie Levine joins us now live with more of that video. Allie.
Yeah, that's right. And before we show you that video, I just want to give a quick warning for people. Some may find it disturbing. You will hear gunshots and see a gun being fired. Now, we have made the decision to show you this video to share the realities of gun violence. This sound. It's the sound of an 18-year-old boy losing his life.
So a piece of jewelry or something, and he was trying to run out.
Sitting outside the Fairburn Road apartment complex where those shots rang out Monday night, Miss Ridley tells us her daughter and grandkids live inside. She only wanted to be identified by her last name.
There's a lot happening over in this area, and it's just too much.
She tells us this from the bus stop Marta only recently fixed. Someone shot through it about a month ago.
And they're here, that one there, all this was shot up.
Just after 11 Monday night, she stepped off the bus to a crime scene.
It was roped off and taped.
Officers arrived to find an 18-year-old young man on the ground with a gunshot wound. Paramedics rushed him to a local hospital, but doctors couldn't save his life.
That was unfortunate to see the event where someone so young gets done like that, and we don't know why.
People who live and work in this complex tell us it was over a piece of jewelry. They also say the victim and others involved in the shooting didn't live here.
Put something in you to want to be better, want to do better for people.
For Othniel Figueroa, that means one day running for city council, where he and others can provide better resources to youth in his community. Until then, Miss Ridley has one simple yet prescient message.
Just be safe over here. That's all I can say. Just be safe. Just be safe.
Atlanta police have not released the name of the victim or any suspects. No arrests have been made just yet. If you have any information about the shooting, you're asked to call Atlanta police. Reporting live in Atlanta, Allie Levine, Fox 5 News.
Yeah. That's a damn shame. Broad daylight.
Just shocking audio and video, and just a stark reminder of the trouble gun violence poses in communities like that, Allie.
In communities like that, with you people. and listen, they don't even live there. They don't even live around there. Hold on, let me just let it play one more time.
This sound. It's the sound of an 18-year-old boy losing his life.
So a piece of jewelry or something, and he was trying to run out.
Sitting outside.
Oh, a piece of jewelry. That's why y'all losing y'all life out here in these streets. Your children dying. Your children dying. Yeah, right. Which was really, really stupid. Say they didn't even show him getting shot. I don't remember, because in the beginning she said, "I want to warn you all. I want to warn you all before we show this."
Yeah, that's right. And before we show you that video, I just want to give a quick warning for people. Some may find it disturbing. You will hear gunshots and see a gun being fired. Now,
you will hear gunshots and see a gun being fired. I keep trying to tell y'all, they keep talking to us like we're children. They keep talking to us like we're children, and they're trying to make it as guns is like really, really bad. They try to make it like guns is just really, really bad. When guns is not the bad, guns is not bad, y'all. Guns just a tool. Guns is just a tool. The guns ain't bad at all. It's the people with the guns. You know, you will hear gunshots, and you will see a gun get shot, be shot. What? So what is that like supposed to scare us or something like that right there? Oh, look at this. Look at it right here. A gun is being shot.
Sound of an 18-year-old boy losing his life.
You hear a gunshot?
A piece of jewelry or something, and he was trying to run out.
Hold on.
Sitting out sound. It's
That's the gunshot.
Sound of an 18-year-old boy losing
It's somebody
his
shooting
life.
the gun.
So a piece.
Which the shot in the air is the only one who we saw shoot, right?
This sound.
See that? I can't take y'all serious. I can't take these people serious around here. Damn shame. Move right along. I ain't gonna hear much hold you. I'm gonna go ahead on and get one more, and then y'all we gonna go ahead on and bounce, and then we just gonna have to come back later on. Just what it is. These numbers ain't doing nothing today. So since they ain't doing nothing today, I ain't finna waste my damn time. I'm not finna do it. Hold on. One more. Bam. Did I say one more? Maybe one more. Nope. Remove that. Listen, give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the midday news. The end of the midday news on YT. We finna go everywhere else. We finna to continue the show. The link is down there in the description. If you all would like to see the rest of the show, hit a link down in the description. Players, prostate cancer awareness right here. The Willie Williams Show said, just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la and or your life. Here's your messed it up again. Hold on. Damn. I'm not having a good day. Says just a finger. Your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all have a good one. Hit the link in the description. Or if not, we'll